Welcome to day 5. Today we continue moving with Kapha dosha, and as we move through Kapha over the last three flow classes that we have, we really start to move with our heart space. So if you do have a journal, maybe having that as well as your 2 blocks ready if you need them for support, and your journal to jot down anything that comes up as we listen in and open with our heart. So we're going to begin in a wide-legged child's pose towards the back of our mat. And you can use your block here underneath your forehead. And starting to melt your heart down towards the mat, reaching arms forward. And for today's class, we're really going to focus on turning inwards to the heart. Often when we think about the heart, our awareness goes straight to the front of the chest. But we're going to focus in on the back of the heart, using the back of the heart as an anchor to draw your awareness into the center of the heart. Just coming to check in and listen to whatever comes up as we move more internally towards the heart. And not trying to change, avoid, or change the story of whatever comes up. We're just here to observe. Listening to your heart as though you're listening to a friend. Just starting to work with our breath here. Can you almost draw the breath up from the earth into the center of the heart and out through the back? And exhale to allow the chest to soften. And continuing with that visual, drawing in from the earth through the center of the chest, out through the back of the heart. Feel the back upper body expand. And soften as you exhale. A few more rounds just like this. Breathing in through the center of the chest, out through the back, expanding the back of the ribs, the shoulder blades. And we soften the heart as we exhale. Just moving here at your own pace, maybe slowing the breath. Holding awareness on sensations around the chest area, the upper back. Noticing where it feels tight to breathe in this space. Notice how you can use your breath to expand into the very center of the chest and open through the back body. Taking one more inhale. And as you exhale, starting to walk both of your hands over towards the right. We can find an interlace of left hand on top of right to ground the hands as we start to draw back into the left sit bone. Focusing on expanding the back of the left rib cage here as you inhale. And then exhale, release, walking hands back through center, coming all the way over to the left. Right hand interlaces on top of left. Releasing forehead down, breathing deep into the back of the right rib cage. And using our exhale breath, hands walk back through center. And as you inhale, just lifting your head slightly, send your gaze forward, rise to your fingertips. And as you exhale, tuck the tail under, round the spine slightly, draw your chin to chest. Hands walking a little closer to the knees. We inhale, lift and open through the chest. Exhale, ground to fingertips, tuck the tail under, chin to chest, we round the spine. Hands come a tiny bit closer to knees, inhale, lift and open through the heart. Pressing into fingertips, exhale, tail tucks under, chin to chest. Start to draw the knees together. Finding a big opening here. Hands come to the hip creases as we lift and open the chest. Hug the elbows in tight. And caving in as we tuck the chin to chest, hands to the knees, rounding the spine and just holding here. Using the bind of the knees as an anchor to start to press into the back of the chest. Letting the head hang heavy. Breathing right into that space between the back of the shoulder blades. Keep drawing tailbone under, slight engagement through the navel. Can you add a little more resistance as you press back? Nice, one more inhale. And exhale, slowly come to rise to a seat, stacking head over tailbone, rolling shoulders back and down. As you inhale, expanding your arms out nice and wide. Exhale, crossing right arm over left. We're finding an eagle bind. Hands can find shoulders or palms come to touch. As you inhale, start to lift through fingertips, lift through elbows. Exhale, curl in the spine, elbows to belly, we tuck. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, curling elbows to belly. Inhale to rise. Exhale, curling under, we hold at the bottom, opening through the upper back, tuck the chin to chest. And on your next inhale, unravel the arms open, expand wide, rise the crown of head. As you exhale, we cross left arm over the right, taking it to the other side. Again, hands to shoulders or palms come to touch. We lift tall through fingertips, inhale. Exhale, tail draws under, elbows to belly, we round the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curling under. One more, inhale to lift. Exhale, curling under, we hold at the bottom, elbows to belly, drop the head, let the weight of the arms draw shoulder blades apart to open. Feeling the breath move easy into the upper back with all of that space. And unraveling the arms, inhale, expand, open wide. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heels, tuck the chin, we ground the crown of head for rabbit pose. Lifting hips up from the heels. Almost trying to lift your upper back forward to the front of your mat, deepening that arch through the spine. Taking a deep breath into back body. Full breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, release, find narrow child's pose, reaching fingertips forward. Taking an inhale, breath curling through the spine, tucking the toes under to support your low plank. Then exhale, lower all the way to belly. Untucking the toes, rise to your cobra, inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Passing through tabletop, inhale. Exhale, sending your hips back towards your heels. Rise to tabletop, inhale. Firming hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Nice long line, crown of head to tail. Core is strong as you inhale. Extend the right leg long behind. As you exhale, tiger curl right knee to nose. Inhale, extend right leg long. Exhale, tiger curl knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, find length. Exhale around the spine, holding here, press into the palms. Can you aim for a connection? Draw the knee right in, round, dome the upper back. Then weaving that right foot around the left knee. We're coming to sink the hips back into our cow face pose. Right knee is stacked over the left. Take a breath in, open arms wide. Exhale, crossing left arm over the right. Taking eagle arms. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, folding forward. Moving with breath, inhale. Always the option for cross leg here, crossing right calf in front of left shin. Exhale, folding forward. One more, inhale, rise, lift tall. And exhale, coming to hold at the bottom, using the weight of the arms as a bind. Breathing in through front of the heart into the back. Folding in a little more. 2 more cycles of breath. And using your next inhale, rise to unravel, open arms wide, inhale. And then exhale, release, start to bring the hands forward. We come onto the knees. Keeping the cross of the knees, we find anahata variation as we walk the hands forward, melt the heart down towards the mat. Maybe grounding forehead down, using your block here if you need. Hands come back underneath the shoulder. Drawing right knee to nose as you inhale. Full breath out, hugging a little tighter. Then stepping the right foot through between the hands, low runner's lunge. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lengthen the right leg long, folding forward. Moving breath by breath, inhale, we lunge into right knee. Exhale, hinge to fall. Inhale, right knee lunges. Exhale, lengthen the right leg long. Taking a breath in, low runner's lunge. Planting left palm underneath the shoulder, we inhale, twist right fingertips, reach higher. And floating right hand down outside left ankle as we exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, palm to the outside of right ankle. One more, inhale, open twist. Then exhale, release, frame the front foot, tuck the left toes, step forward to your fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circling arms high, inhale, palms meet overhead. Exhale, thumbs draw to heart center. Opening arms wide, inhale. Left arm crosses over right, exhale, find your bind. Lift tall through fingertips, through elbows, inhale. Exhale, hinge, folding forward. We maintain the bind, find a halfway lift, inhale, forearms parallel to the mat. Exhale, release the bind to fold. Stepping back to your plank. Shifting weight forward as you inhale, lower all the way to belly, exhale. Rising to your cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Passing through tabletop, inhale. Hips draw back to heels, exhale. Rise to table, inhale, find your steady base. Navel to spine, core is active as you lengthen left leg long behind, hips square down towards the mat. Exhale, tiger curl, left knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl knee to nose. 3 more. Inhale, we find length. Exhale, curling under, press into the palms, dome, upper back. Last 2, inhale. Exhale to round. Inhale, lengthen. Tiger curl, left knee to nose, we firm into palms, dome the upper back. Squeezing in tight. Then threading left foot around right knee. We sink back into our cross-legged seat with left calf in front of right shin, or we find our cow face pose. Opening arms wide, inhale. Exhale, crossing right arm over the left, eagle bind or hands to shoulders. Lift whole, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold, holding at the very bottom. Head is heavy, chin is tucked. Two more breaths. And then we inhale, rise, expand, open through the arms. And then exhale, hands walk forward. We come to keep the cross of left knee in front of right, rolling forward as we walk the hands forward, melting the chest, the forehead down to the mat. And on your next inhale, lift the forehead, hands walk back underneath the shoulders. We draw left knee in towards the nose, squeezing in tight. Then stepping the foot through between the hands, we find our low runner's lunge. Inhale, long through spine. Exhale, lengthen left leg long. Inhale, lunging into left knee. Exhale, lengthen left leg long. One more inhale. Exhale, we fold forward. Lunging into the left knee, we hold here, plant the right palm. Left fingertips reach high, inhale. We close in as we exhale, drop the heart to the mat, left palm outside left ankle. Inhale, open. Exhale, palm floats outside ankle. One more inhale. Exhale to release, frame the front foot, tuck the right toes, step forward to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Ground the feet, circle arms high, inhale, palms touch. Thumbs to heart center, exhale. We open wide, inhale. Right arm over left, exhale, find your bind. Lift through fingertips, lift through elbows. Folding forward, exhale. We halfway lift, maintain the bind. Forearms come parallel, chest comes parallel to mat. Exhale, folding forward, release your bind. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hand, stepping back to your plank. Moving through your vinyasa, lower all the way to belly. Rising to your cobra. Exhale, release. Toes tuck under, hips lift high. Find your downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in. Full breath out. And then hands walk back towards your toes as you find a forward fold at the very back of the mat. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. And just holding here in a dangle. Maybe bringing hands underneath the feet, so back of hands to mat, feet to palms. You can take a deep bend in the knees, making sure the belly's on the thigh. Breathing into the back of the heart. Allowing the fold forward to be that internal draw inwards. And releasing hands if they're underneath the feet, find length, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale, palms meet overhead. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. I'm just finding a sandwich of the heart here, bringing left hand to the front. Placing the back of the right hand in between the shoulder blades. So you're sandwiching the heart between both hands, and here just closing down your eyes. Feeling that protection of the hands as you inhale, not letting your awareness expand too far towards inside. And as you exhale, can you zoom in a little deeper? Just observing whatever's coming to mind, whatever sensations are arising in your body. Again, as though you're just listening to a friend. No need to take any action. Maybe you can feel the heartbeat between each hand. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, it's releasing your hands down by your side. Arms come wide, inhale. Exhale, crossing left arm over the right. Find your eagle bind. Lifting tall through fingertips, lift through elbows. Hands again can be at the shoulders if we need. Really pressing palms firm, pressing forearms firm, just to create stability through your bind. Come to shift your weight into your left foot. We can stay here, just tapping the right toes, starting to become light with the right leg, or we're drawing the right knee in towards the elbows. Holding here, take an inhale. Option to remain, or we start to hinge forward at the hips, finding our warrior three. Bringing forearms parallel to the mat, bringing right leg parallel to the earth. Trying to keep that right hip dropped. Long through back of neck, draw the chin in. Take an inhale breath. Full exhale. One more inhale. Then exhale, we release the hands to the mat. Walking forward, find your three-legged dog. We can move through downward dog to get here also. Taking a breath in, lift the right leg high. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg extends. Tiger curl, right knee to nose. We step the foot through between the hands. Finding your warrior one, back heel on a 45-degree angle. Arms rise high. Exhale, thumbs draw down to your heart center. Right knee stacked on top of left ankle. Expanding wide through the arms, inhale. Exhale, left arm comes on top of right, bringing palms to touch, lift tall through fingertips. Exhale, hinge, folding forward. Inhale, we rise, lift through elbows, lift through fingers. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge, coming to hold in a humble warrior with our bind. Right shoulder draws towards the inside of the thigh. It's okay if it doesn't quite reach. We keep right knee over, right ankle. We press into the blade edge of the back foot. Tuck the chin, nozzle it in between the biceps as you let the head be heavy. Drawing right hip back to center line of the mat. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, release left hand under shoulder. Pivot on the back foot. Find a twist as you reach right fingertips higher. Exhale, we float right palm outside, right ankle. Inhale, open. Exhale, right palm outside, ankle. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. We frame the front foot, stepping forward to your fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. Open arms wide, inhale. Exhale, right arm comes over left. Eagle bind, lift whole, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Finding a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release the bind, frame the foot. Step back to your plank. Move through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. One more inhale. And exhale, hands start to walk back towards the toes. Again, taking that option for a dangle as we fold in. Maybe hands again come underneath the feet onto the palms. Maybe choose to hug the back of the thighs, just starting to draw the nose in towards the knees, crown draws down towards the toes. We open through the back chain, through the back of the heart. And we feel comfort supported through the front of the heart. As we turn inwards, fold down. And releasing, taking a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circling arms high, inhale, bringing palms to touch overhead. Exhale, thumbs draw down to the heart. Again, we find that sandwich. This time right hand to front of chest, back of left hand in between the shoulder blades. Re-observing here. Observing sensation, observing vision of mind, of thought. Just listening. And on your next inhale, we'll expand the arms wide. Crossing right arm over the left, take your bind. Lifting tall and long, inhale. We shift our weight this time into the right leg. Start to draw the left knee into belly or keep the left toes light to the mat. Holding here. We begin to hinge from the hips, finding our warrior three with our bind. Left leg extends out long behind. Dropping that left hip square to the mat, flexing all 5 toes of the back foot down. Nice and long from tail to crown of head. Find one more inhale. Full breath out. And starting to release your bind, plant the hands down. We walk forward to our three-legged dog, or we ground the left foot to find downward facing dog. Taking a breath in. Exhale, curl in left knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, left knee to nose. We ground the foot between the hands. Grounding back heel, warrior one, we rise. Palms touch. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. Opening through the arms, inhale. Crossing right arm over the left. Palms to touch. Inhale, reach through elbows. Exhale, humble warrior, we fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, humble warrior. One more, inhale, rise. Holding at the bottom, keep that left hip through center line. Keep that beautiful lunge into the left knee. Head is heavy as we fold in. Lighting up through the outer seam of the right leg. Lifting in arches of feet to be stable. One more inhale. Then exhale, release the right palm under shoulder, pivot on the back foot. We take a twist, left fingertips reach high. Floating left palm to outside of left ankle, exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale, left palm outside left ankle. One more, inhale, open. Exhale to release, frame the front foot, step forward to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Bringing your blocks handy to the front of the mat, maybe placing them on the highest height. We're circling arms high as we inhale, bringing palms to touch. Exhale, thumbs draw to heart center. Opening wide as you inhale. Exhale, crossing left arm over the right. Finding your bind here. We're going to find our full eagle pose. Weight shifts into the left foot. We can find a tap of the right toes. Now, option to hold here, just starting to strengthen through left ankle, or we can find that single leg hover of right knee in towards the chest. We can hold here, or we can start to lunge into the left knee, cross the right knee over the left. Again, we can hold or find a full bind of the legs as we wrap the right foot around the left shin. And sinking deeper into the hips, pressing forearms together, palms together, thighs together, shin and calf together to stabilize. We can stay upright or maybe choose to fold inwards as we draw the elbows in towards the knees. Keeping gaze steady, almost looking through the forearms if you have your bind, or maybe hands are to shoulders. 2 more breaths to hold wherever you are. And we're releasing our bind, placing hands to our blocks. Unraveling the legs as you inhale. Extend the right leg long behind. Find a halfway lift with your spine. So we're in the supported warrior 3. Then as we exhale, we're lunging into the left knee, drawing right knee outside of the left ankle and coming to sit the glutes all the way down to the mat. Nice. From here we bring left fingertips behind, finding a twist as we draw the right knee in towards the right armpit, gazing behind. And releasing the gaze forward, chest forward. Start to send your left leg long behind, taking D pose, so left knee to the right foot, or we can find our pigeon pose, extending the left leg long behind. You can choose to remain up tall, or you can fold into the heart as you bring forehead down towards the mat. And lifting the forehead, bringing hands back underneath the shoulders. We tuck the left toes under, press back downward facing dog. Gentle pedal out through the feet here. And lifting on the toes, gaze between the hands, we walk forward to our fold. Halfway lift, inhale, find length. Exhale to fold. Ground into feet, circle arms high, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. Beginning here to shift your weight, this time into the right leg. We expand the arms wide, inhale. Crossing right arm over left, taking your variation of your eagle bind. Lift through the fingertips, we can hold here, or we start to hug left knee in towards the belly. Holding here, or maybe we find the cross of left knee over right. Holding here, or we can bind the left foot around the right calf. Think about aligning knees and elbows to belly button. Choosing to remain upright, or we find that fold inwards as we draw the elbows in towards the knees, sinking weight all the way back into the hips. Finding your drishti, that gaze that keeps you steady, focusing on something that's not moving. 2 more breaths to hold. And then releasing your bind, grabbing a hold of your blocks as you extend your left leg long behind, lift halfway with the spine, inhale. Exhale, soften into the right knee, tap the left knee outside, right ankle, as we lower our hips all the way down to the mat. Finding our twist, right hand comes to lower back. We start to draw left knee in towards right armpit, gazing over right shoulder. And then releasing, gaze forward, chest forward, unwind from your twist. Moving into your D pose, bringing the right thigh towards the left foot, or we can continue all the way to our pigeon, extending the right leg long behind. Lifting up tall and taking the option to fold forward. And lifting the chest, lifting forehead, bringing hands back underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes under, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet here, option to take a little vinyasa to roll out through the spine. And then we're coming to soften the knees and make our way into a seat, whether that's kneeling or cross-legged, using a block underneath you for support if you need. And from our seat you can again find maybe that sandwiching of the heart, or just bringing hands to heart, or just release hands into your lap. And in your seat, can you slightly shift back into the back of your body? Draw your awareness all the way down into the very center of your chest, meeting your heart right here. And observing your heart from that kapha view of contentment, of love, of calm, of nurture. Just asking your heart what it wants right now, what you can do for your heart right now. Asking your heart what it desires to feel joy and love. And asking from that perspective as though you're listening to a friend. Just being ears for now, not changing what arises, not avoiding what arises, just observing. Maybe it's something you already know, maybe it's something that's a little bit of a surprise. Maybe it's something you try and avoid. Can you just not do anything and just listen? Finding what's deep in your heart in this moment. And choosing to sit with that for the rest of your practice, or starting to slowly make your way down onto your back, finding rest in Savasana. Just remaining wherever you are as we start to close our practice together, choosing to stay in stillness for longer, maybe getting your journal out and jotting down whatever showed up, whatever you heard or felt or observed. So you can remain still or join me in bringing palms to touch, thumbs to third eye center, repeating in your mind, I create my own reality. Bringing thumbs to your lips, I speak my truth. Bringing thumbs to your heart, I follow my heart. Taking a deep breath in, feeling not only the front of the heart, but remembering to expand into the back, every single corner of the heart. And full breath out. Thank you for practicing with me on day 25. Namaste.